When people say to me, "Oh, you've got all these planets in Gemini. You're so Gemini." What does that actually mean?
Well, the qualities associated with Gemini are rather exaggerated in you, and you're committed to the expression of Gemini. However, I mean, you've got a moon in Pisces, which is also a very big part of you. And it's not only that you've got those 4 planets in Gemini, they're also in quite a close relationship with Uranus by square. So, it's not enough for you to be considered a Gemini person. You're actually a Uranian person very strongly, with a strong element of Pluto in there as well, because of the square to those planets in the stellium to your Uranus particularly. Very close indeed. Your Sun Uranus square is very close, within a degree. So what it means for you to be a stellium in Gemini is that you're very communicative, very sociable, very changeable, mutable, rather able to think quickly. You can get a quick sense of a situation almost immediately. That's the Gemini part of you, and then immediately you've got all of that, you're bored, so you move on and you get that for something else. So you can't do anything with your insight because it's boring, I'm exaggerating a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, I've always thought that when I've heard that, I mean, because I sort of know what the characteristics of Gemini are, I sort of think that I always sort of take it as a negative thing, 4 planets. Oh my God, you're so Gemini, but what you've just said about the moon and Uranus and stuff, that sort of helps me think, oh, actually, there are some other elements there.
I think of you more of your Pisces moon self personally than your Gemini self, because your Gemini self is totally comfortable for me. I've got my Venus exactly where your Gemini stuff is.
Okay.
So I like it. It's not a big deal for me. But what I have to be careful about is that I don't step on your moon in Pisces toes, because you're more sensitive than most people that I know.
But also I have a question. If this is my sun, then this is my outward expression. With my moon, I would feel more that I am my moon, would I not? Do you see what I mean?
I do see what you mean. It's a huge question to answer very simply, but the sun isn't only your outer expression, it's the essence nature. Okay. And the moon is somewhat deeper in the sense that it's unconscious. So even though the sun is part of your inner nature, the moon is really very much more deeply hidden. And so a part of you would feel more comfortable to be in the moon when you were not owning yourself fully. But when you're owning yourself fully, the natural condition for a person is to be dynamic. The sleeping, the unconscious state of our being is the restful state, isn't it? So the moon is more where we go to rest, and the sun is what we're doing when we're awake and alive and conscious. To find out what makes us excited about life, that's the evaluation. If you want to know what is life for, the answer is, well, what makes you excited?
Yeah.
And it'll be different for each of us, and it'll be different for each one of us at different times in our lives. So the idea that this is good and that's bad, this is right, that's wrong, it's nonsense. The final evaluation of life is what's going to make you excited right now, right in this moment, not necessarily tomorrow. Right now, what's exciting for you right now? That's the evaluation that we're looking for. So that's your Mercury. Is that how you think? Is that how you understand life?
What is exciting for me right now? What motivates me? What gets me up in the morning? Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm always thinking about.
Absolutely. You can see
what's the most interesting and thing I can be doing right this moment?
Yeah. And the downside is that society doesn't really like that, that quality. Society wants you to say what mood you're gonna have next week, and in fact for the next 10 years, commit to. That's what society is built on, isn't it? That you're going to do the same tomorrow that you did today.
Yeah.
But that's not you, is it?